Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Programming with Pritham. Today we are going to learn how to create this amazing sitemap push or collapse using HTML, CSS and basic JavaScript. So as you can see here, I have created a closing icon up here. When you click on it, the site navigation panel closes up, and when you click on this sitenav menu icon, the site navigation panel opens up. This page is also responsive in nature. Let's find it by inspecting it. Here I will change the width according to the screen size ratio. The content also changes according to it. Now let's create this sitemap push and collapse. First, I've already created a folder up here. Now I'll open this folder with my IDE and I will create the required files up here. The first file will be our index.html file. The second will be our style.css file. Now on our index.html file, I'm going to create a HTML boilerplate. Here, changing the title name to sitemap. Also linking the style.css file. Now I'll open this in our live server. Okay, let's split the screen. On my right hand side, this is my web browser that is open up with live server extension, and on my left hand side, this will be my IDE, my VS Code. I'll be writing all the codes up here. Now first of all, I have to do styling for the body. Now moving on to our style.css, I'll write the body first, in which I have to add a font family of Lato and sans serif. Also providing a background color to it. To say, let's give it a light blue. Saving the file, you can see on the right hand side, the output has come on this manner. Now moving on to our index.html file. Inside our body tag, let's provide a div. Inside this div, I'm going to add an ID, my sitemap. Also providing a class, sitemap. Inside this div, I'm going to create 5 anchor tags. The first anchor tag href attribute will be JavaScript void 0. Also having a class of close btn. This first anchor will have the value of ampersand times. This will create the icon of X or closing X, right? Now on our second anchor, we'll create home, about, instructor, and contact. Saving this file, you can see on the right hand side, the output has come in this manner. Now styling the sitemap. Moving on to our style.css, I'll have to style this sitemap up here. Here we'll add height of 100%, width of 0, then position, let's make it fixed. Here I'll provide a z index to be 1 with a top value of 0 and also the left value to be 0, and also providing a background color to this. This will be the RGB color code. Also providing a padding top to it of 60 pixels. Saving this file, you can see on the right hand side the output has come in this manner. Now moving on to our index.html file, I have to do a styling for the anchor tag too. So creating this styling for this first sitemap anchor. Here I will write padding, in which 8 pixel will be for the top, 8 pixel will be for the right, 8 pixel will be for the bottom, and 32 pixel will be for the left. Saving this file, you can see. Now also adding some text decoration. Let's give it none. Having font size 2 of about 25 pixels. Having this color code and also having the display to be block. As you can see, the output has come in this manner. Now I'll put an hover effect on this Sidenav A. Here the color will be this. Saving this file. Now I'm moving the cursor to this hovering part. You can see when I hover this, the color changes, the text color changes to white. Now moving to our index.html file, I've also created a class called close button. Let's also style this. Sidenav close btn. Here I have to provide a position to be absolute, then top value to be 0, then right to be 25 pixels, font size to be 36 pixels, and the margin to the left to be 50 pixels. Saving this file, you can see the output has arrived in this manner. Now moving back to our index.html file. After this div, I am going to create another div. Here the div I will have an ID called main. Saving this file. Now in this div I am going to create a span. This span will have this following. Here you can see on the right hand side of the output, it has created a menu icon up here along with the call Sidenav. Now I am going to style this using inline CSS. Here I am going to provide this font size to be 30 pixels along with a cursor to be pointer. After saving the file, now I have to move the cursor to this menu icon. It changes the cursor to be pointer. You can see on the output side. Now providing an h1 tag up here. Here I will write some text that will be like Sidenav push / collapse. Saving this file, you can see they have come in this manner. Now also providing a paragraph. Here I will write lorem. Saving this file. Now I have to use the styling for this main, div main. Now I'll write this main. I'm going to provide a transition for it. That will be margin left of 0.5 seconds. Also having the padding to be 16 pixels. In this I'm going to create another media screen for it, and also having some max height to it of 450 pixels. In this media screen and max height, I'm going to add those Sidenav to be padding top of 15 pixels, and also Sidenav A of font size to be 18 pixels. Saving this file. Now you can see the output come in this manner. Now we have to make this page responsive by adding some JavaScript. Before that, we have to add some on-click event up here. Here on this div my ID my Sidenav class size Sidenav and the href next to the close btn, we have to add one on-click event. Here I will add close nav and I'll create an open nav up here in this pane. Here I'll write an on click event, open nav. Now I'll write the script, the basic JavaScript up here. Here I'll call the function. I'll call first the function for open nav, having to be document get element by ID. Here I have to insert a value. The value will be this ID, my site nav. Copying this, pasting up here. Now I have to write dot style dot width be 50 pixels. Copying this document get element by ID. Changing this my site nav to another ID. This will be our main. Here I'll change the width to margin left. Now let's see this. As you can see, it worked perfectly. Now, but the closing function I have not created the script for it. Now let's create the closing one also. Let's copy this function open nav, pasting up here. Change this one to close nav, and also changing the value of 250 pixels to be 0, 0, saving this file. Now you can see this worked perfectly. But there's one error that has come, is that we have the nav bar, the site nav bar and the content are overlapping each other. So we need to hide them. To do so that, we need to go to the style.css here and moving to our site nav. Here we have to add some overflow, and this overflow will be on the x-axis, and we have to do some hidden, right? Saving. Now you can see the output. Here also we can do much better by adding some transition effect on it. Here I'll add a transition effect of 0.5 seconds, and also Sidenav I'll add some transition up here of about 0.3 seconds. Save this file. Now this worked perfectly. So it is very easy to create this Sidenav push or collapse. Just follow the tutorial, then you will be able to create this. So thank you for watching, and I hope that you like this video. So I will see you on my next video. Thank you very much.